Today I thought it would be really fun for us to rate the best young midfielders in the world of football, bro. Like, this is gonna be a really hard video. Now, before we jump into this, there's a few things you must know about me, okay? The number one thing is, I will not rate a player if I don't know enough about him. For example, if I don't watch somebody play or have watched somebody play, I will never rate them. So, like Pele. A lot of people say Pele is the greatest player of all time. For me, no. For me, it's between Messi and Ronaldo. Or Ronaldinho, because he's my GOAT, but because I didn't watch him, right? So I can't rate Pele because I didn't watch Pele. I understand the stuff that Pele achieved, but I didn't see him, so I can't rate him properly. I will never rate a player that I don't watch enough. So if there's a player down here that I'm not familiar with their game, I will put them in, I need to watch them more, okay? That's how we're gonna go about it, because I don't feel it's fair for me to rate. So 1 through 5, 5 through 10, 10 through 20, 20 through 25, and 25 through 30 is how we're gonna do this. Please do not yell at me and go crazy. I am gonna try my best here to rate, all right? Now, with that being said, let's get into it. The best young midfielder in the world, Jude Bellingham. I think that we all can agree with that. I think that the season this guy is having and the things he did in Germany, the kid is just remarkable. I think we all can agree with that. And I think that's pretty easy to say. Now, I quickly want to go Camavinga, Chouamani, Valverde, but that's because I watch a lot of Real Madrid. But the truth is, that's probably not the way we should go about it. We should probably try our best to be not biased, because I do watch a lot of Real Madrid. The number 2 best player in the world, young player. I'm gonna get a lot of stick for this one, but I think I'm gonna go with Odegaard. The reason for that is he's kind of made Arsenal his team. He's kind of helped Arsenal be back on the map on world football. I think he's a remarkable player. So I think I'm gonna go with him at 2, simply for the things he's done for Arsenal and his career since like leaving Real Madrid. So he's done a lot, man. I think that kid is very, very talented. So we're gonna go with him. All right, number 3. This is actually so hard, bro. Wow. I want to go Camavinga, dude. See, this is weird. Are we basing this based off their careers, or are we basing this based off like, you know, like their talent? Like, what are we going based off of? I guess for number 3, I would like to go ahead with this is so hard, man. It's gonna get quicker, right? Do I go with Pedri here, bro? Valverde, Musiala? This is impossible. This is actually super hard, lads. Man, again, this is so close that it could change any which way. Like, this is actually the craziest thing I've ever had to like do. I guess what I'm gonna go with next is Pedri. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go with Pedri. I think I'm okay with that decision, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go with Pedri. Yeah, I think. God, this is so hard. Okay, Jude Bellingham, Odegaard, Pedri. How do you not go Valverde, Chouamani, and Camavinga, bro? Like, how do you not, right? Like, I'm having a hard time because I want to go with them, but I also know I can't just put like 5 Real Madrid players. Next up, I am gonna go with Camavinga. Okay, with Musiala, excuse me. Jude Bellingham, Odegaard, Pedri, Musiala. I think that's what I'm gonna go with here. I really like this. I feel like I'm cooking, but I feel like y'all are laughing at me. Valverde. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Valverde should be way up this list. I think Valverde is unbelievable. I think Valverde is just stupid good. Honestly, bro, I actually want to switch this around. I think I'm gonna do this. Jude Bellingham, Odegaard, Valverde, Pedri, Musiala. I think Valverde is just crazy player. Could play in so many different positions, can run, never stops. I just think he's incredible, if I'm being 100% real with you. So I really like him. I would like to then go with Gavi. Crazy. Wait, no, not Gavi yet. 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 Knock that off. Knock that off. He's coming soon, though. I'm gonna go with Camavinga. All right. After Camavinga, No, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go with Rice. There we go. And then after Rice, I'm going to go with Camavinga. And then after Camavinga, I'm going to go with Chouamani. And then after Chouamani, I'm going to go with Gavi. Now, let me explain. Rice is just amazing as a defensive mid. And I don't think defensive mids get enough credit, in my opinion. I think he's awesome. I think the work he's done in England over the years have been remarkable. So I'm going to go with him there, all right? Then I got Camavinga. Then I got Chouamani. And then I got Gavi. Why Gavi so high? Because Gavi, honestly, in my opinion, since his injury, you have seen what happened to Barcelona. They fell apart. Gavi is, Barca fans said it for so long, and I think a lot of us ignored it. He is like the glue to that team, and he just works, and he has the heart of a Barca player. And in my opinion, he's a really, 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 really great player. All right? That's what I'm going to go with. Next up, I think this guy's extremely talented. I got to watch him for a year at Benfica. I watched him at the World Cup, and I think he picked a really bad team, or a team that's in a bad place right now to go to, and that kind of like took him off, like made him fall off a little bit. I think Enzo is remarkable. So I am going to put Enzo in a top 10. A lot of people might make fun of me for this one, but I think he's in a top 10, all right? So I went with Jude Bellingham, Odegaard, Valverde, Pedri, Musiala, Rice, Camavinga, Chouamani, Gavi, and Enzo as my top 10 midfielders in world football right now. A lot of people might think I'm crazy because of Tonelli and stuff like that, but I'm happy with this list. I am pretty happy. Now, I want you to know real quick before we move forward on the top 10, this could change in many different ways. Jude Bellingham's number 1. That cannot change. But any of the other 9, if you move them around in pieces, I'm okay with it. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm really, really okay with it, if I'm being honest with you. I'm really, really okay with it. We're going to move on. You know, I really, really rate Matheus very highly. Matheus. But the thing is, he just doesn't play enough at City. I think he's a remarkable midfielder. Really, really good midfielder. Probably should get more love, and he doesn't. But I'm not going to put him right now because he doesn't play enough. Okay, at the 11th position, I would like to go with, this gets a little bit more tricky now. Now it gets a little bit more tough. Let's go with Tonelli. He's a great player, unbelievable player. Works hard, absolute workhorse, beast of a player. I like him a lot. Then this gets really hard, lads. McAllister did some good stuff, man. You know, he really did some good stuff. Let's get McAllister in there. With that being said, I'm falling apart here, lads. I'm really, really falling apart here. This is getting really, really hard. Is this Llorente? I can't tell. Is that Llorente? I feel like that's Llorente, but I can't tell if that's actually Llorente. I am gonna go next with someone that people probably gonna laugh at me for, but Ugarte. I watched Ugarte in Portugal. I think Ugarte is unbelievable. I think this guy's actually stupidly good. I think PSG actually signed one of the best midfielders in the summer. I said that, and I'm gonna stick with it. So I'm gonna have him in what is that, 13th? I think that's around 13th. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that there. Okay. Then I am gonna go with, I think, Bruno Guimarães. Really, really good player. Bruno Guimarães is outstanding player. Then I want to go with, this is just getting so hard, guys. Then I want to go with, I think I'm going to go with the Liverpool man, top 15. I don't know if I was smart or dumb there, but I'm going to go with that. Do we rate Mason Mount or no? How do we feel about Mason Mount? And then we got the Chelsea homie, another Chelsea homie. It's so hard to rate Chelsea players right now, lads, because they just, or the team is just not playing well. So it makes all of them kind of look not great, in my opinion. Guys, this is really hard. I think I'm going to go with Matheus now, 20. I think I'm going to go with Matheus. This is the young Benfica guy, and I don't know if he's in the top 25, man. I watch Benfica a lot. He's a good player. He's a great player, but I don't know if I'm ready to put him in top 25 in the world. That's kind of crazy. Is he a top 25 midfielder? Is this Llorente, lads? I feel like it is Llorente. If this is Llorente, I want to put him in. I think it's Llorente, but I can't really. He needs to go in. He's going to go ahead here. He should be in the top 20, to be honest with you. Who would I take out for Llorente? Is that Llorente? If it is Llorente, I think it is Llorente. Is it Llorente? I think it is. And then we're getting to the point where a lot of players I don't watch enough, if I'm being honest with you. I am going to go with the Benfica lad. Let's throw him in there now. Okay. Let's get that Chelsea defensive mid in, I think. And then I would say Mason Mount's top 30, right? Graven probably top 30. Alvarez top 30. And then I'm going to be honest, I don't watch him enough. Top 30? This is so hard, bro. This is so hard. I don't watch him enough. I definitely don't watch him enough. I don't watch him enough. Paqueta, top 30, right? I don't watch him enough. And then this and this. Am I tripping, yo? Is this a bad list, man? Did I do bad? I feel like I did. I feel like this is gonna make my ball knowledge look mudded, man. I really feel like y'all about to say my ball knowledge is so bad, yo. I really feel like it, man. So let me kind of explain it. Okay? Let me kind of explain it. The top, like I said, once you get past Jude Bellingham, any of this can really change. I just think Odegaard has done remarkable things for Arsenal. I think that he has really helped Arsenal grow. Valverde is the ultimate, like, awesome player for you that you just can play any position, run up and down the field, just a remarkable talent. Then you have Pedri, and everybody knows how good Pedri's been since he's a young kid, man. He's played so many football matches already as a young kid. Musiala's talent is out of this world. Consistent starter for Bayern, who's one of the best teams in Europe. Bundesliga don't get enough love. Rice, probably the best defensive mid in world football, a lot of people would say. Camavinga and Tchouaméni, some of the craziest French players out there right now. Gavi, the backbone of Barcelona, the glue. I would say that. Enzo, I mean, look at what he did as a young kid, winning, destroying the Argentinian league, coming to Benfica for 1 year, absolutely going crazy in the Portuguese league, and then winning the World Cup, and then joins Chelsea for a ton of money, and then obviously everybody knows the situation Chelsea in. Newcastle, Tonelli's amazing. He did great in Italy. McAllister won the World Cup as well. Ugarte, I think, is one of the better midfielders out there. Bruno Guimaraes, great player. I think I did all right. I think I did all right. Honestly, I think I did okay. It gets a little bit tough when you get down to the 20s and the 25s and the 30s, you know what I'm saying? But I think I did okay. I'm gonna make it a mission to watch more of these players right here. I think I need to watch more of them. Let me know how I did, man. Let me know what you would change, what you would get rid of, how you would get rid of it, how you would change it, what you would do with it. But I really feel like I did all right. I think so. I hope so. Hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. That is my top 30, pretty much, young midfielders in the world. Man, I can't wait to read the comments. Y'all are going to go crazy at me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.